What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. And yeah, this is a video I've been waiting almost 3 years to bring you guys. So we're gonna go check out the C10, but I get a lot of questions on it. You guys have been asking a lot of stuff about it and everything. So we're gonna go do a walkthrough of the Chevy, and I'll show you guys everything that's been done to it, a quick little walk around. And if you guys have any more questions, drop them down in the comments below, send me DMs on social media and stuff, and definitely look for this thing at an upcoming show. All right, so going over the exterior of the truck first, you guys can see, I mean, it's in good condition. Everything's pretty much brand new on it for the most part, except for the body. So backstory on this truck, this was actually a junkyard found. We found this truck, just the body of it, in a junkyard out in North Carolina for like $1,500 a couple years ago. Scooped it up, it was good, didn't have a frame, didn't have an engine, no wheels, no nothing, because we were doing a frame off build for it anyways. So we scooped up the body and got to work. So Justin actually fabbed up and did pretty much all the work on this entire truck that you see. So shout out to him for building this truck. Amazing. It's been a heck of a couple years with him, and it's definitely it's been a journey. It's been some heartache. There's been some laughter, some joy. It's been an experience, but he built one hell of a truck for me, so it's much appreciated. But I mean, the truck looks super sleek. If you guys saw the render that I dropped like 3 years ago for it, it was all gloss black. We did make some changes on it. As you guys can see, it does have satin black paint on it. Everything else we left stock for the most part on the body. We did go through and put billet handles, billet mirrors, billet grill, smoked out all the lights on it and everything. Stock bumpers, gloss black. So we wanted everything just to be satin black with a lot of gloss black accents on it, other than like the lime green, shocker yellow stuff that we put on there, which I'll show you guys real quick. You guys can see right here, we did put billet mirrors, billet handles, no keyholes. Everything is keyless remote on it. The body itself, all nice, refabbed, satin black. We did smoke out the rear tail lights on it. And then this is actually the cool thing. So this light right here actually opens up. Pretty neat. You guys can see right down in here, it does have the gas tank area right there. And then that little lever right there, that's actually what actuates my bed setup right there. So that's one of my favorite things about this truck, is all the latches and levers, everything is hidden on it, to pop the hood, to pop the bed up, to pop locks on the doors. Everything's hidden and out of the way. Looks really nice and sleek, and you really would know none of the stuff's even there unless I told you guys about it. So looking here in the bed, this all came from a Smoky Rod and Custom Shop, all black wood with shocker yellow for all the little railing right here. So one thing we still do have to do though is put a bed cap on here. So that's one of the items we still have to add, but bed came out super nice. You guys can see underneath there, all fabbed up pretty good. It does have a lot of rock lights on it too, so everything lights up at night. The tubs, super big tubs on the rear, because we have 405s for the tires, which I'll show you guys those in a few minutes. One of the big things I wanted for this truck was to keep the interior sleek and simple. I didn't want anything crazy. I wanted the focus of this truck to be on the bed, the frame and everything. So I just wanted the inside of it, everything to be black and just kind of simple and nice. So I'll show you guys what we put on the interior. All right, so here is our door setups right here. We did not put power windows in it. They're manuals, but we put all billet pieces and stuff in there. Everything is all blacked out. Just nice and simple. Simple and clean, nothing crazy. Then moving on to the interior, we did go with TMI seats. I did not go with the bench seat because I wanted a center console, because underneath here and here, which is actually magnetized, it's got push magnets on it, everything lifts up, and all of my fuses, wiring, some amps, I got all kinds of stuff hidden up underneath there. So that worked out really well to be able to hide everything in the truck. We did throw some floor speakers down here. We still have to put like all the badging and stuff here on the dash, and I'll show you guys the sub box real quick. All right, so you guys know I love audio in trucks. We didn't go crazy with this one, but we did get a nice box built from Slosh Tubs. Shout out to them, much appreciated on the box. And we have a DS18 amp from Extreme Sounds. There's a 12-inch DS18 sub right there. And then in the back, we do have a like a second glove compartment, hidden compartment kind of thing. So I love the box, it came out perfect. It sounds great. Then moving on to the interior of the truck, you can see we did put the billet steering wheel in here. Everything is Dakota digital dash in there, so it's all Bluetooth to my phone and all right there on the dash. Nice and simple. As far as the head unit, we just went with a little standard Kenwood head unit in there because it's just 112, so nothing crazy for it. But that's it pretty much for the interior of this truck. And of course, what's a C10 without an LS swap? So let's go check out the engine. All right, here you guys can see right here, we did have a radiator cover from Slosh Tubs. They hooked us up with that. Everything in here on the LS swap has all been color matched gloss black, and shocker yellow is the name of the powder coat. Very clean and simple. We have not put this thing on a dyno yet, so I'm not exactly sure how much horsepower it's putting out, but it's rowdy, it gets on it. Like I said, it is the LS swap motor in it. We did put headers, it's cammed. We put two Billet ATAC exhaust mufflers on it, which we haven't cut the side mount exits for the exhaust yet, so it's just the mufflers that are sitting back there, which you'll see when I show you guys the frame here in a second. All right, so under here you can see this is a full frame off build. This frame took over a year to build. It's all powder coated shocker yellow, matches everything in the truck. Drive line, shout out for the drive shaft, appreciate it. Got the tank back there, a little cleaning rag. Both of our compressors, the whole air suspension system is from Level Ride. Got the fuel tank back here. Simple and clean. All right, moving on to the wheels. We have Amani forged Luxons. These are 24x9s. Of course, they've got the spinning caps. Small wheels in the front. Paired those with some wheelwood disc brakes. Super nice. You can see the frame all back in there. Everything is black and shocker yellow. It all matches. And now for the big boys in the back. Like I said, there's 405s for the tires on the rear of this thing. We put 24x16-inch rims on the back of this thing, so check these things out. All right, you're looking at the rear wheels and tires back here. Like I said, they're 24x16s. Of course, they spin. You got the wheelwood disc brakes right there. And of course, we've got 405s, R24s on the rear. Big tires. I love the wheels. It looks super aggressive on the road. It's definitely a fun truck. And right here, I'll kind of just give you an overview of the truck. You can see this is it, aired almost all the way out. So when this thing lays on the ground, it sits very, very nice. Everything fits very well on it. Super happy with how this build came out. So that is it right there. That is the 1983 Chevy C10 LS swapped, full frame off, one of a kind truck right here. Main question I get asked, and I used to ask this same question myself when I wanted to build this truck, was how long does it take and how much does it cost, like roughly ballpark figured. That was a question I always had because I always wanted to do a frame off truck. I really wanted a C10, but I couldn't really ever get an answer on really how much time it was going to take and how much it really costs to build one of these things. So I'm going to tell you guys. And this is not to like brag or say, oh, look at me, I have this expensive of a truck. I'm just being real with you guys. in case you are wanting to do something like this, you should have a real expectation of it. Obviously, you can get it done cheaper. Obviously, other shops may be more expensive if you do the work yourself versus what I did, hiring a shop and having to pay a lot of labor. So every person's situation is different, but this truck right there, start to finish, from everything, MSRP for everything around it is around $160,000. It took almost 3 years to build it. Just the frame, the billets, the brakes, all that set up. It's gonna run you a good close to $40,000 just to set all that up. And that's before you even throw the body on and start slapping the motor in and all that stuff. So real honest answer for you guys, that's a $160,000 truck. To me, it's worth it. I think it's a really awesome truck. It's a one of a kind, beautiful C10. I hope you guys enjoy it. You'll see it at some shows. If you want to build something like that, just know what you're getting into time-wise, price-wise. Obviously, that price doesn't apply to everybody. You might get sponsorships, you might not get sponsorships. You might do the work yourself, you might not do the work yourself. You may already have things laying around, and vice versa. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys like the truck, I'm gonna be showing it a lot more on the channel. Next week, I am taking it to C10 Nationals down in Nashville. So if you're there, check out the truck in person. It'll be in the Square Body Nation booth. And yeah, appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed everything. Drop some comments down below, especially if you have a C10. I'd love to hear about it. And hit that subscribe button. Later.